I was thinking about how I was cheated on in my last relationship and how like I definitely knew there was something going on, but I think I'm kind of like a silly, goofy girl because girls warned me about him. But when I look back, I'm like, before I actually found out, the two girls that kind of said something to me, either it was straight up just condescending and it made me be like, what's wrong with this girl? Like, what's her issue? Or it came from a girl that didn't like me that he used to hook up with. Like someone who a girl I had previously met, and she was really rude to me the first time I ever met her, unrelated to me dating him and before I even knew him. And like just thinking about those two sources actually kind of makes me so mad. The first one, before I met him, I met this girl through a mutual friend. Like her and I both had a very like close friend that we shared. And I met her and she literally was like, I'm not kidding, like rude to me. Like it was a whole thing. Undeniably, like our mutual friend had to stick up for me to this girl because she had an issue with me. Just an inherent issue with me. And when I started dating my ex-boyfriend, that mutual friend we had was like, oh, that girl that's so mean to you used to hook up with your boyfriend. Didn't ask. Literally didn't ask. And one thing about me is I ain't gonna ask. Like I've dealt with really bad retroactive jealousy before. I know that it's a rabbit hole, okay? It's a slippery slope when you start asking questions about and digging into somebody's past like that. Like I choose to just, it's not my business. I don't need the visual. Yeah, anyways, you get the point. But she just kind of took it upon herself to tell me that, which I was like, okay, you know what? I'm trying to be a healed woman and I'm trying to get past that. And then that mutual friend that we had shared, me and that girl, she started like telling me, oh, like so-and-so says your boyfriend's a F-boy. Okay, why keep my fucking relationship out of your mouth? Like, why are we discussing my relationship? Why aren't we doing that? It's kind of really weird that you're doing that, but okay. To which I actually do go to my ex-boyfriend about it. I'm like, why is she saying this? You know, because it does plant a seed in your head and you're like, why is she saying that? Now, here's the thing. This is where it gets really sticky. When it's like you almost are kind of signaling like, hey, this person's a bad person, like, or this guy's not great, he's bad news, but you do it in such a shitty way that it's petty. Like it makes me think that you have some issue with him or that you still like, you know what I mean? Like that you have some unresolved feelings for him, basically, whether it's vindication or whatever. I don't know. And he's like, yeah, no idea why she'd say that, obviously. I'm like, oh, and we're way too new in the relationship for me to really like start an issue. I'm trying really hard not to have retroactive jealousy. I really like was trying to heal. Anyways,